Hello everybody, and welcome back. This is Sithin. He is a defiler, and as you can see, he is also an Iksar, and that is the race questline that we're going to work on today. Behind us is Zulk. He's our mentor. You will find him in South Kinos. If you come up the residential steps there, you've got this ship with steps on each side, and so he's going to be right over here, and that also happens to be right outside the scale yard. So let's go ahead and get started.
Well met.
I'm glad you've come to see me. Is that so? And how do you know who I am? Well, I do not. I'm looking to speak with all Iksar. I hope you do not mind if I use our native tongue. The common language is so distasteful. Oh, of course not. It's only because I have to communicate with the lesser races that I use that speech anyway. Good, good. Now, I want you to be ready, for the Iksar are once again ready to rise. Oh, well, we have been oppressed for so long now. Why would things change? Because there are plans coming to fruition, here and in our homeland, and they will beckon us to rise again. Too long we've been complacent here under the rule of others, and soon we will show them our true strength. We must all be ready. I would be happy to lend assistance if I can. What needs to be done? Show others your strength, so that they might learn from it, and grow stronger themselves. Seek out Vela near the Temple of War. She preaches the words of gods other than Kezekdul. Look for Jill in the militia headquarters. He's serving in a weak army because there's no regiment for him to serve in. Finally, visit Ilix in our former prison, the Scale Yard. See what our imprisonment has done to our spirit. I will search them out and speak with them. Alright, so first we have to go to the Temple of War and speak to Velia. Now there's really no quick way to get over there. I guess we can just go up the spiral stairs there to get to the inn, and that'll take us fairly quickly. There she is. Hello, Velia.
Well met.
Welcome to the Temple of War. Have you come seeking guidance? I think I've come to give some, Velia. What is it you're doing here? What do you think I'm doing here? I'm helping the people of Freeport find their way when they're lost, helping them to understand what and how they should worship. Oh, what else do the citizens need to know aside from fear? Are these not the teachings of our Creator, Kezekthul? Well, of course, but there are many gods followed by the people of Freeport, even among our own kind. Well, certainly, but as a spiritual leader, there's only one path you should be preaching, and only one voice we should listen to. Oh, I know what you mean. I have felt the calling too, but our kind has been suppressed here, and we've become less than what we were because of it. Well, you are right, but it does not have to be this way. One day, and soon, our fortunes will change, and we will make all of Norath tremble before us. Until then, you must teach the correct path, not the words of those who are weaker. I await that day, and until then I will maintain the word of Kezekdul as the true word for an Iksar and all of Norath. Excellent. Farewell. Well, that wasn't too difficult. All right, now we gotta run over to the militia house and speak to Jill. Hello.
Good hunt to you.
Hello, citizen. Are you here to report a traitor or a dissenter? No. I am here to ask you a question. Are you content to serve here? What is this? Of course. I'm content to serve Freeport. Are you some manner of dissenter? Am I? Are you, is the question. Have you forgotten who you are? Have you forgotten the stories of Iksar regiments staring down the dragons themselves? Yet here you are, languishing in an inferior army. Well, of course I long for those days, but they're in the past. Those days are far behind us. Oh? Are they? Or do you feel the pull of something greater? Some place you were meant to be, but have been kept from far too long. Well, I do, and I long to answer that call, as do many of our kind. And we will, Jill. We will not remain under this manner of oppression for long. Be prepared. The day will come that we are called together once again. Huh. I guess I am kind of a dissenter, though, huh? I mean, if we were found out, I don't think that Lucan would be too happy about it. All right, now we have to go to the scale yard. Oh, which is close to where our mentor is. Alright, this is the scale yard, so we're going to go in and talk to Ilvix. Should be right up here. There he is. Hello.
Well met.
You! The prisons are off limits to civilians. Unless you have urgent business here, you must leave. Are you a prisoner here yourself? What is it you're doing here? Oh dear, of course I'm not. I'm a guard, and I have half a mind to throw you in there myself. As they did to us in the past. Was this not once the prison of our own people? The scale yard? Yeah, perhaps at one time, but it was all we had at the time. But we never belonged here. We should always have been conquering this place, not trapped within its walls. Indeed, and it is that conquering spirit that we must reclaim. We were born as rulers, not prisoners. We cannot give up on our heritage. Too many of us have forgotten that. In fact, some left their idols to Kizekdul here in the scale yard when we left. This travesty must be corrected. We need to retrieve those idols and have them repaired. Kuzik should be able to do the repairs. He does his work over with the coalition of tradesfolk. All right, I will get the statues and take them to him. Remember my words, Ilvix. We will reclaim what is ours. All right, now you can see by the map that there's kind of a large area where these idols can be found. However, they can be found anywhere. In fact, I'm going to start at the dock and work my way back. They can be in the buildings, they can be outside the buildings, and once we find one, I'll show you what it looks like. Although I don't happen to see one out here. Let's go down to the end of the dock just to make sure. Nope. Okay. Now they're really interesting. They're not very big. These must be the barracks. I don't think they're going to be in here because the soldiers would have most likely turned them in. I don't want to disturb this guy. He looks bigger than me. Alright, so there wasn't anything there. We're going to look on this side. Just to rule it out. Here's one right here. So they're kind of smallish. We actually need 5 altogether, so it shouldn't take too long, although they can camouflage a little bit. Let's go on up here. There is a room right here, so let's check that out. A prison escapee? Hello. I think you're in trouble. Alright, I don't see any idols up here, so... Who's attacking me? Ah, an informant. Really? Alright. I think his spear does more damage than this wand. Okay, let's continue on. That was quite rude. Alright, we're going to look in all of these. Now there's more aggro prisoners around. So we're just going to have to keep our eyes open for that. Let's look in. Here's another one. There's one right there. These guards sure don't do much about these prisoners attacking folk. They're just kind of standing around. Here's another one. Okay, just want to go in each one because you just never know. Doesn't look like there's one in there. Let's see. There's one over here. Okay, so we just need one more. Go in there. There it is. Okay, so now we need to go to the trade skill building and speak to somebody named Kuzik. I'm gonna be upstairs. There he is. Hello.
Well met.
What do you need from me? I assume you disturbed me for some pressing matter on your own behalf. Well, you are a tradesman, are you not? A skilled mason? I am, but my skills do not come cheaply, I warn you. I have the knowledge of a lineage of stoneworkers, and my fees reflect my skill. Well, I don't believe this is something you will want to charge for. This is work in the name of Quetzalcoatl himself, and these idols must be restored. Oh, where'd you find these? They look ancient. They were abandoned in the scale yard. Although they were left there unceremoniously, we have them now, and they must be repaired in Quetzalcoatl's honor. I will start on them immediately. Too many other children of Quetzalcoatl have been lost to his sight, but I will not be counted among them. What do you mean? The trolls are also creations of Quetzalcoatl. Although they are inferior to us, they are still his children, and should be paying him homage. However, many of them worship Inaruk instead. Oh, what fools! Do they not know the power of fear, or the terrible anger of Quetzalcoatl? Turning from him can have horrific consequences. Well, perhaps they just need some reminding. Something to turn them back onto the path of Quetzalcoatl. Well, let me take care of that. I can show them where true power lies. Well, there's someone you will want to speak with then. Her name is Olhira, and she is near the Temple of War. She is uniquely capable of helping you in this matter. All right, I'll search for her then. Farewell for now. All right, so now we got to go back to the Temple of War. So we're not only trying to convert the Iksar back, but we're trying to also now get the trolls. But I guess they would fight with us or alongside, as equals or whatnot. That might be kind of cool. I don't know. So I'm guessing we're looking for a troll. Hello.
Well met.
It's not often one of your kind comes to visit me. What is it you need? Well, as you know, many of the trolls have turned away from Quetzalcoatl and have turned to other gods. I believe it's time to remind them who their creator is, and I was told you might know how we could accomplish that. Perhaps. However, you will need to appeal to the more superstitious nature of my kind if you hope to persuade any of them to hear your message. You will need to show them that the power of fear is greater than that of hate. Okay, how do I do that? Remember that the trolls look for omens and signs in everything they do. They read auras and will look for signs from the spirits. You will want to create such a message for them and would be best served by doing this 2 ways. Okay, what's the first thing? Collect some words of Inaruk. You can find them on most any resident in Long Shadow Alley, since the majority of those citizens worship the god of hate. These holy documents are written and blessed by their priests. Okay, and what will I do with those? Oh, you will want to burn those and put them on an item that is blessed by fear. With that, the trolls will detect the fading blessing of the words of hate and the strong pull of the power of fear. Ah, I see. I believe the idols that I just recovered will be exactly what we need for that. What is the second part? You will need to show your own strength, Iksar. You'll want to demonstrate this by besting one of the strongest warriors there. Find Rosk. He's an old ogre bruiser who was once part of the Dreadnoughts. He haunts part of Big Bend, and if you can defeat him, then my kin may see you as strong. You seem awfully eager to help me, Uhura. Why is that? Because I am also a child of fear. Don't forget that. I too hear the call of Kizikdu, and I obey as you do. Farewell. Interesting. So now we gotta go to Long Shadow Alley. Now, that is best reached by this exit here. So I guess we just have to kill 8 of the elves, the dark elves. Here. These would be easy pickings, but I don't think we can get it from them. No, they're not gonna have it. Okay, well, it's worth a shot. Alright, we need to get those rebels straight ahead. I don't want to get these Nerians, though.
Look what
There is no escape
the
for you now.
spider's web.
I have no AoEs, but I do have 2 heals, so need be. We will keep ourselves alive.
Hold them, and I'll return with help. Hold them, and I'll return with help.
Nice. What do we get? Oh, good, I got a buff.
There is
What
no
strolled
escape for
into
you
the
now.
spider's web?
Oh, these are heroics. But they're only level 3 now. So that should help. Yeah, they're not doing
Hold
that
them,
much damage.
and I'll
to me.
return with help.
I will have vengeance!
Look what
no escape
strolled
for
into
you
the
now.
spider's web.
vengeance!
You will have dirt.
I will have vengeance.
Alright, the last two we need are right here.
I hope you put your affairs in order.
You are my affairs. So, I would say that's going to quickly be a yes. They will be in order.
I will have vengeance.
I will have vengeance!
Alright, back to Kuzik. Okay, here we go. I got the papers, Kuzik.
Hello?
Oh, welcome back. I'm still working on those idols, but I should have them finished soon. Well, actually, there is one more thing you will want to do with them. Oh, what's that? Take these. Burn them and apply them to the outside of the idols. We are going to place the idols within Big Bend as a reminder to the trolls there who their creator is. Oh, so from one neighborhood to the next, huh? Well, hopefully they will do what you're intending them to do. Give me just a moment. Okay, thank you. There you go. They should be ready to go. Melchizedek be with you. Farewell. Alright, so now we gotta go to Big Bend. Now, Big Bend is going to be, I think... Okay, yeah. We want to go this way. It's actually straight down this alley. So we have to look for somebody, an ogre named Rosk, and defeat him. And then we got to place 5 idols. Alright, now we're going to end up getting some aggro here. Now, unfortunately, there's no idols right here at the front. So, yeah. We're going to have to, see what we can do here. We see we got to find one. I don't know if they're on the map. We're going to look, though. Get a second. Okay, there's a location that is fairly close to where we are. Okay, now we don't want to pull. This is the big room. We don't want to pull everybody in the room. We have to get in and go to the left. And there's somebody right there. A troll. So, yeah, come out here. Hopefully, if we don't get popped on by another one, we should be able to pull these out. Okay, I'm going to be leveling here in a sec, which will be helpful as well. There we go. Okay, let's see if we get something good. No. Okay, we got another buff. We'll take it. Okay, we're gonna try to scoot. We gotta go to the left in that little room that's over there, so we're gonna have to fight the possessed spirit. Okay, here we go. And in each of these crevices, there's more mobs. Okay, we've got to get that troll, though. Okay. So what you want to do is just click on it 5 times. Okay, so now we're done with that. We need to leave here and we have to go find Rosk and then fight him. So let's see if we can get out of here without aggroing anybody. See if we can get lucky. Alright, now where is this Rosk fellow? Oh, he can be anywhere here. There. Okay, so let's see. Oh, he's not in there. Huh. There he is! got him. Okay, we gotta get out of here. I am not gonna deal with this. I am running. Ah.
Greetings.
Ah, Sithin. I had wondered when I might see you again. How's your journey? Well, it's been fruitful. I managed to speak with several members of our people and have worked to strengthen Khazak Thul and his minions. Oh, this is good, very good. I think you're ready for what comes next. Oh, what might that be? The Iksar here and in Kunark have not been just sitting idly by as time has gone on. There's been plans set in motion which are only spoken of in whispers. It's time you learned more about these plans and what they mean to us. Okay, I'm ready. What do I need to do? There are a few of us that you need to speak to. Start by speaking with Disciple Vlakes. You'll find her over by where the Swifttail monks train. She will guide you on your first steps towards something greater. Farewell for now. Okay, and this is our ring quest. So we need to head on over to the militia house. And here's the barber in case you're in need of a shave and a haircut. Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but may I have a word?
Hello.
Oh, hello, brother. Have you come to train with the Swifttail monks? Oh, actually, no, I've not. I was sent here by Zolk to speak to you. Ah, he must trust you if he has sent you here. I've been working with him for a bit, yes. We have been working to help other Iksar remember who they once were. Oh, noble goal, of course, but do you know why he's asking you to do this? He mentioned a plan, but nothing specific. In the end, we are a proud race and should never be kept in servitude. While that is true, there is more to this. It's not merely about helping recover a petty thing like pride. There's more at work here. What is it, then? What do you know of the Swifttail monks? Swifttails are martial artists like none other. Their tradition is a mighty one and a source of pride for the Iksar nations. Until recently, the Swifttails operated exclusively in Kunark. Correct. And as you may or may not know, we didn't just come here of our own volition. We came here because we were sent. Oh? By who? By Ryle Sathir. It was his wisdom that the Iksar of Freeport and ultimately all of Norath began to learn the teachings of their heritage, not merely what they were being taught by the lesser races here. He believes that the Iksar are meant for more than they have become, and he means to see that they achieve it. I see. But isn't your stay here sanctioned by Lucan? I had heard that Ryle and the Overlord had made some manner of agreement. Well, you are correct. Luckily for Sir Lucan, what Dominus Ryle wants has little to do with Freeport right now. His focus seems to be on Kunark itself, and he's looking for those Iksar who want to return to what they once were. Well, it seems he will find plenty of willing participants, from what I can tell. Well, I'm sure he will. In fact, so many have begun to join that we have begun to plan to move to a new staging area, but we have to find it first. Oh, what do you mean? How can you group someplace that you can't even be certain how to find it? It'll be found. It's just a matter of when. Of course, the sooner the better. Perhaps you might be willing to lend a hand with that. Perhaps. What must I do? Speak with Coltix at the docks of Freeport. He's a cartographer and is helping us in this effort. He can tell you more. All right, thank you. Wow, she was a treasure trove. All right, so now we gotta go down to the dock. All right, he's gonna be out on the back patio, it looks like. There he is. Hello.
Hello.
I hope you have a reason for interrupting me. Perhaps you are under the impression that map making is easy work. Is that right? No, actually I'm not. I never really thought about it. I'm here because I was sent to you by Disciple Vlakes. She said something about information for a gathering point. Is that so? She told you about Visk then, did she? Visk? Wasn't that the outpost set up by the Iksar somewhere on Fadewar? I thought that city was lost long ago. It was. Some believe it was destroyed utterly, and some believe it was simply lost to time and forgotten. Others, such as us, believe it still remains, waiting for us to return and claim it. Why would we want Visk anyway? Well, if the stories be true, Visk was to be a major staging point for a massive invasion of Fadewar, the weaklings who reside there. If that's true, then there's likely a storehouse of materials and weaponry to prepare for that invasion. Plus, it was certainly well hidden and easily defendable, making it a perfect massing point. So, do you know how to find it? If I knew that, we'd be there already. I have much of a supposed map that is said to lead us there, but I'm missing a few key pieces. All right, you need those recovered? That's correct. The first piece is probably somewhere in the library of Academy of Arcane Science. I haven't the time to search through the library on my own. I've heard that the second is in the possession of some gnomes, probably somewhere in Temple Street. The third one is more difficult. Okay, where's that one? It's a private collection. I know where this one is, but I am not in a position to take it from her. Valine Hashra is her name, and she keeps a collection of rare books in an archive. She won't give it to you. You'll need to wrest it from her. Okay. I'll bear that in mind. Alright, so, first we gotta go to the library. If we're lucky, it'll be just in here on a table.
What's that? Sorry. Do you need something?
No, I need you out of my way, sir. Now, we need to go to Temple Street. Now, Temple Street is way down by the docks. Probably quickest just to go this way. We need to look at the piles of scraps that are around. Hopefully we can find it sooner rather than later. First, we're just going to look in here, because you just never know. It's going to be in something that looks like this right here, this pile. Okay. think my poison spells would do a whole heck of a lot of damage to this necro mechanical robot, but hey, I guess it would make it wet and then rust, so that works. Alright, now don't see anything there, no piles. There's a pile, nothing there. No. Thought we'd get lucky and we'd be right back there. Can't see anything of sparkling. Okay, we'll check down at the docks here in a minute. I just want to look over here. Ah, here we go. Sweet. Alright, now we have to find the archives. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Turn around here. I think it's this way. Alright, if we check our map, I don't see anything. Alright, let's move down here. Maybe something will show up. Does the quest say anywhere, like, within the archives kept by Valine Hishra? Okay. Let's see. Back to the fold. Ah, there it is. Very well hidden. Alright, so it looks like we're just going to follow this golden thread and see what happens. Oh, I would never have found this. Tucked away here. Okay. There we go. Oh, there she is. She didn't even give me a chance to try and be suave and talk her out of the information, did she? Fine. You gonna be that way? I can be tough too, lady. Okay. Alright, back to the guy on the dock. Okay, I found the pages.
Well met.
They weren't easy, but I got them. This is excellent. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? With these pieces, we should be able to find out if this is indeed the map to Visk. The possibility is exciting to ponder. Well, then I'll leave you to your work. I'll let Zulk know what happened.
Greetings.
Did you speak with the disciple Flakes? I did. I was also able to help recover part of a map that may lead to Visk itself. I realize that it is your choice to join us or not, but what you've done will certainly help all Iksar one day. Now we're going to take a look at our ring. It appears to be turn us into water, kind of like a water elemental kind of a thing. That's pretty cool. Thank you for joining me today. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye now.